One of the most important questions to ask any contractor is, are you licensed and insured? We hold a Class A contractor's license in Virginia, which is the highest level. Class A contractors can handle projects of any size without monetary limits. Class B contractors are capped at mid-sized projects, and Class C can only handle small jobs. For major renovations, kitchens, additions, basements, you need a Class A contractor who's qualified for complex work. We're also fully insured with both general liability and workers' comp, which protects you and your home. Hiring an unlicensed contractor may seem cheaper, but it puts you at risk. No insurance coverage, no protection if something goes wrong, and often no permits or inspections. When you're investing in your home, licensing and insurance matter. We're proud to meet the highest standards in Virginia. How long have you been in business? Our company was founded in 2005 by my father, Fred Rendon. Late in his career, my brother Joey and I joined soon after. He trained us to be experts in this field and instilled strong values that guide us today. Integrity, high quality workmanship, and doing exactly what we say we're going to do. Joey and I took over the company about 8 years ago, and we are now the second generation. I focus on sales, estimating, and guiding clients through the design process. Joey manages production, making sure every project stays on schedule and meets our quality standards. Many of our team members have been with us since the early days. We're a family-run company built on trust, craftsmanship, and long-term relationships. Homeowners often ask whether we use our own employees or subcontractors. The answer is both, and intentionally so. We have carpenters and skilled staff on our team who handle framing, carpentry, and parts of your project. Many have been with us for years, and some of them from the very beginning. We also work with long-term specialty trade partners, electricians, plumbers, HVAC, tile installers, who know our standards and deliver the same level of quality our clients expect. Over nearly 2 decades, we've built a strong, consistent team. Everyone, employees and trade partners, work together to ensure your project is done right, on time, and to a high standard. What is your warranty? We stand behind our work with a 2-year labor warranty, which covers any issues with the labor portion of the project. In addition, we provide a warranty package with all the manufacturer warranties for the products used in your project. But what really matters is this: we don't disappear after the warranty period. If you need help down the road, even years later, we're here. Our goal is to build long-term trust in clients for life. We want you to feel confident knowing that your investment is protected and that you can always rely on us. One of the most common questions homeowners ask us is, how much will my project cost? And the honest answer is that every project is unique. Your design, your layout, the materials you choose, and the complexity of the work all impact the final price. We do provide helpful ballpark ranges on our website, and here's a quick overview of our pricing. This pricing is very general and just a ballpark, but it does include all labor, materials, plans, permits, inspections, all those details. So everything's included within these prices that I'm providing, but it gives you a good idea of a cost for a project like this. For bathrooms and smaller bathrooms and kids' bathrooms, these typically range in the 30 to 40K range. They can go up or down depending on the details and what is selected and the finishes, but that is a good range for a smaller bathroom model. For larger and primary bathrooms, they can range between 40 to 100K plus. There's many factors that affect the price of the bathroom, depending on the size of the bathroom, the size of the shower, if it has a soaking tub, if it has double sinks, how much cabinetry there are, heated floors, lighted mirrors. There's many different factors that affect the final price. But a good range for a large primary bathroom is somewhere within that 40 to 100K plus range, and the design process would help us detail out and provide you with a more accurate estimate. But this is a ballpark range for a large bathroom. For kitchen remodeling, these projects typically range anywhere between 80 to 200K plus. There are many factors that affect that price. If it's a fairly simple kitchen, it's gonna be closer to that lower range, but if it's a more extensive project that involves redesigning and some custom cabinetry and things like that, it's gonna be on the higher end. But there's many factors that affect that final price as far as the cabinets selected, the countertops, the fixtures, all of those details will affect the final price, and that's what the design process is for, is really to help narrow down the price and get you a more accurate estimate. For basements, a good estimated cost range is between roughly 75K to 200K. It could be a simple basement that's just kind of a refinishing that doesn't have any bathrooms or wet bars or anything like that. And then the price will increase, of course, if you have a bathroom in there, or you're adding a wet bar, or there's a craft room. There's many different features that you can add in a basement, and that all affects the overall price. But roughly between 75 to 200K is a good range for a basement remodeling project. For home additions, they typically start around $150K and go up from there. There's a wide range of different additions that you can do, whether you're adding on a family room addition, an in-law suite, you're adding above your garage to add more bedroom space or more bathrooms, you're bumping out the back of the house to extend the kitchen. There's many different ways to add on to your house, and the overall price of the addition would be based on the amount of work and the scope of the project. It pretty much starts roughly $150K and goes up from there. For whole house remodels, this really depends on the scope of the project. This may involve additions, this may involve a lot of redesign. Most whole house remodels are gonna start around the $500K range and go up from there. But like I said, it just depends on a lot of factors. How many bathrooms? Is the kitchen being redesigned or relocated? Are we adding on to the house? Are we adding bathrooms? So many factors are affected during a whole house remodel, but they typically start with $500K and kind of go up from that price point. For screen porches and decks, good project cost range for that is around $100 to $200K. There's many factors that could affect the overall price as far as the size of the porch, the size of the deck, but this is a good range to give you a good idea of what it takes to build a nice screen porch and deck for your house. During the design phase, we work closely with you to understand your goals, refine ideas, and select materials that fit your style and your budget. As the design comes together, we're able to accurately price your project so you know exactly what you're getting and what it costs. Our goal is simple: to help you create the best project for you and your family while staying within your budget. How long will my remodel take? Project timelines depend on the size and complexity of the remodel. Here's a general idea for timelines. Bathrooms, small bathroom models typically run about 4 to 6 weeks, and large bathrooms range between 6 to 8 weeks. Kitchen, an average kitchen remodel runs between 6 to 8 weeks, but if it involves redesigns or other changes to the main level, then it may take up to 3+ months or so. Basements range between roughly 6 to 12 weeks. For additions, the time frame is roughly 2 to 6+ months. It really depends on the size of the addition and if we're affecting other parts of the house. So on average, 2 to 6 months is a good range for an addition timeline, but this would be specific based on the scope of the project. For whole house remodels, it typically ranges between 4 to 12+ months. It really depends on the scale and the size of the project. On average, these whole house remodels can be completed within 4 to 6 months, but if it has large additions and it involves a lot of redesign, then the project timeline could extend longer. But on average, roughly between 4 to 12 months for a full whole house remodel. We provide you with a detailed projected schedule before your project begins, and you'll be able to access it anytime through your project portal. It gives you a clear understanding of the timeline we're planning. While the schedule is a guide and may be adjusted as the project progresses, we update it regularly and keep you informed every step of the way. Our goal is to deliver quality work while also keeping your project on schedule. What types of projects do you specialize in? We're a full-service design build remodeling firm, and we specialize in kitchens, bathrooms, additions, basements, whole home remodels, and outdoor living spaces like screen porches and decks. What that means for you is that we handle everything from the initial concept through completion: design, planning, selections, permitting, and construction. You're working with one unified team instead of juggling multiple companies. Many of our projects involve reconfiguring space, improving layouts, or helping homeowners get more function and flow out of their home. Whether it's opening up a kitchen, transforming a basement, modernizing a bathroom, or building an addition to create more living space, that's exactly what we do every day. Our goal is to make the remodeling process clear, organized, and enjoyable while delivering high-quality craftsmanship and beautiful, long-lasting results. Here's how our payment structure works. We typically collect a 10 to 20% deposit, depending on the project size and the scope. Once we begin construction, payments are made at progress milestones, which are clearly outlined in the final contract. Your final payment is due at the end, after final inspections are approved, or once you begin occupying the space. This approach keeps payments tied to actual progress payments and ensures everything is transparent and predictable from day one. Our goal is to keep the project moving, and we are not collecting payments until we reach certain milestones. Do you provide references or reviews? Yes, we are happy to provide references, and we strongly encourage you to read our online reviews as well. Over the years, we've worked with hundreds of homeowners across Northern Virginia, and we're proud that the majority of our work comes from referrals and repeat clients. That says a lot about the trust we've earned and the experience we deliver. Here are some of the things we hear most often from past clients: clear, proactive communication, strong organization and a smooth process, clean, well-maintained job sites, respect for your home and daily routine, staying on schedule, guiding you through every step from design to completion. We're proud of the relationships we've built and the reputation we've established. Hearing directly from homeowners we've worked with is one of the best ways to determine whether we're the right fit for your project. How do you communicate during the project? Communicate Communication is one of the most important parts of a successful remodel. Your project manager is your primary point of contact and will work directly with you every day. My brother Joey Rendon is the main project manager who will be working with you to ensure a successful project. We also use a project management platform that gives you your own project portal where you can see your schedule, daily logs, photos, messages, documents, change orders, all organized in one place. You're never left wondering what's happening or who to contact. Everything is transparent and streamlined. What is your process? Here's a snapshot of our design build process. Number one is the discovery call. Our journey begins with a discovery call to discuss your project, determine if we're the right fit, and review timelines, goals, and expectations. Number two is the initial consultation. For a match, we'll schedule an in-person consultation to dive into your specifics of your project and get to know each other better. Number three is budgeting and planning. We'll provide preliminary cost estimates and guide you through the budgeting and planning process to prepare you for the next phase. Number four is the design and development phase. Entering the design phase, we'll draft initial plans, create 3D renderings, and offer design assistance. During this stage, we'll also review costs to ensure your project aligns with your budget while achieving your goals. Number five is the construction drawings. For projects requiring detailed plans, we create permit-ready construction drawings that include all necessary structural and technical details. Number six is the project agreement. Once the design is finalized and construction drawings are complete, we'll present a comprehensive project proposal and contract. This includes a detailed scope of work, payment schedule, and timeline. After agreement, we'll move forward with the project preparation. Number seven is pre-construction. With the contract in place, we'll obtain permits, order materials, and prepare for construction. A pre-construction meeting with your dedicated project manager will ensure everyone is aligned on project details before work begins. Number eight is construction. Now the transformation begins. Your project manager will oversee the work, ensure quality control, maintain the schedule, and keep you informed every step of the way. Number nine is post-construction. As the project wraps up, we'll conduct a walkthrough to finalize the details and complete any inspections. You'll receive a warranty package that includes two-year labor warranty and manufacturer warranties. We're here for you even after the project is complete to ensure your satisfaction. Our goal is to work directly with you every step of the way to produce a successful remodeling project. Who is in charge during construction? During construction, your main point of contact is Joey Rendon, my brother and co-owner. He oversees production, manages the schedule, coordinates our team and trades, and ensures quality control from start to finish. Joey is on top of the details and does an excellent job keeping projects moving along and making sure everything meets our standards. You'll always know who's in charge and who to contact. Joey's also a certified remodeling project manager and master certified remodeler through the National Association of the Remodeling Industry. Do you assist with design? How does the design process work? Yes, design is a major part of what we do. I work directly with the design team and the customers to ensure a smooth process. We handle space planning, layout, selections, and construction drawings as needed. Here's how it works. We start with concepts and layout options. We help you select materials, cabinets, tile, fixtures, flooring, and more. We refine everything into a final design that aligns with your style and budget. Then we create a detailed proposal so you know exactly what's included. A comprehensive design process ensures the project is well planned before we start construction, and it leads to a smoother, more predictable project. Who is Rendon the best fit for? We're a great fit for homeowners who want a well-planned, well-designed renovation. They value clear communication and strong organization, want a team that handles everything from design through construction, prefer accurate pricing and transparency, are looking for high-quality craftsmanship and long-term value, want a company that stands behind their work and will be there in the future, value integrity and working with a team that does what they say they're going to do. They appreciate long-term experience and professional certifications, are looking for creative ways to redesign, reconfigure, or add on to their home. If this sounds like what you're looking for, then we're probably the right fit to help you turn your vision into reality. What are your design fees? Our initial design fees typically range from 2 to 3% of the estimated project cost. It depends on the scope of the project. This will include floor plans, layout options, 3D renderings when needed, material selections with a professional designer, meetings at showrooms, a finalized design package, coordination with vendors, and preparing your detailed construction proposal. We will also do walkthroughs with specialty trades as needed to review all the project details. A great design process and proper planning leads to great results, and it helps your project on time, on budget, and well coordinated. Do you use any tools or software to manage the project? Yes, we use a powerful project management system called JobTread, and it truly separates us apart from some of the other competitors. You'll receive your own project portal where you can see your schedule, daily logs and photos, messages, selections, inspections, documents, change orders, budget visibility, all in one place. It keeps everyone aligned and ensures nothing slips through the cracks. Homeowners love it because it makes the entire remodeling experience more organized, predictable, and transparent. A common question we get is, do you obtain the permits? The answer is yes. We handle all permits and inspections for your project from start to finish. It's extremely important that your contractor is the one pulling the permits because the party who obtains the permits is legally responsible for the work. When we secure the permits, it ensures the project is done to code, properly inspected, and fully documented. It also protects you as the homeowner because the county recognizes us, not you, as the contractor of record. Some contractors ask homeowners to pull their own permits, but that's a red flag. If you pull the permits yourself, the county views you as the general contractor. That means you become liable for the work, responsible for any issues that come up, and potentially on the hook if something doesn't pass inspection. We want the process to be smooth, safe, and compliant, so we handle permitting, scheduling, inspections, and meeting with the inspectors throughout the entire project. It's all part of delivering a professional, well-managed remodel that protects your home and your investment.